Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, what's there not to like about this fella, Emile Smith-Rowe? Someone who's shown real intelligence and technique from such a young age. I mean, the way he's just a natural at picking out the best position to receive the ball. A testament.
Roll! It's bounced back off the post. Throw it. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. They've got a corner here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Wilson with the short one. Diop. And there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Leno clears it away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers... He's going for goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Castagna has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That is ended up in no man's land. Wilson couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for options for movement. Leno gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Anderson makes the interception. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Castagna. Now it's Wilson. Wilson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's gone for goal! Now, who's great chance! In for the pieces! And he's done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Fulham have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Aims beyond. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. He's a sharp little ball here. Almost half an hour in now. Well read, nice interception. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Smith Rowe. Nice bit of skill and he's away. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Robinson. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Not the most convincing of passes. Diop.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that's a key interception. Half-time getting close now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. It'll be a throw-in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he can clear it away. That's a good foot in there. Kearney with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! It's loose now, and one more try! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And now I'd just like to read out
views on the first half.
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Fulham kick off the second half. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Smith Rowe. He's got away. And that could set him on his way. Wilson has it out wide and in space. Bumps him off, and he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Berger. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Tries a shot! He's got away with one there. Fulham have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Smith Rowe. Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he's managed to get free. And a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. He's there to retrieve it. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Kearney. And that was nowhere near his best. Spread it left. Well, that pass isn't the best. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Opts for safety. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Raul. Chance, surely! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. And they've got their lead back.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
78 minutes is
well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Fulham needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Raul.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Castagna. And smartly reclaimed. Just 5 minutes left.
This usually is the time teams go into...
Oh, that's ambitious. Just off target.
Castagna really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He's having a hit! Castagna. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played. That
There will be 1
snuffed
minute
out the
added
danger.
time.
Robinson. Berger goes on a charge down the left. And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. He's tried one! Pass somewhat off top. Goes for the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Kajolu. And smartly reclaimed. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's naturally left-sided. He likes to...
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Brighton presented with a golden opportunity here. This for the lead. Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. And here's Raul.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Brighton are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful.
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
De Kalpa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played back in. And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mitoma. To Gross. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Out of play for a goal kick. There's the shot! He has done it! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied it.
Kajolu! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Raul. And it's Robinson. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for options for movement. Robinson. And it's Milner. Smith Rowe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he latch on to this? Very nicely done. Castagna did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mitoma. Jorge Cuenca. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Raul. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Tries to play it through. He's found the way. Big chance! It's in! And the comeback is complete! A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football.
And the first half is done. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, important interception. Robinson. That has not gone well. Wilson. Jorge Cuenca. Gross gets over and intercepts. Shot could be on. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Wilson. Strokes it back. And it's Castagna. Gross.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mitoma. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Played out to the left flank. Ball's gone out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's a sharp little ball here. Picked out, Briggs tries a shot! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
This match was 28,599.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he goes cross-field. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's to Kepa. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Castagna. Milner. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, good spread. And that pass just didn't quite work. Castagna. Not the most accurate pass. Wilson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh no, this does not look good. Robinson. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Takes a shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Always onto this. Thinks about the shot. Shifted it to the flank. Robinson. Oh, that pass isn't the best. De Kalpa. No, that's been intercepted. Looking to play him in. He's had it taken off him. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's in a good position. And a chance! Oh, taken with style. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Brighton get themselves into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Milner. Lovely pass, but can he... And the shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Brighton have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Rutter reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And already we're underway here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Played out to the left flank. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Sure.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
He has found a way through. That is very well defended. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Heaven cuts it out. Diogo Dalot. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allowed...
Terrific header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Probing pass. Heaven. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Valverde spots it and intercepts. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, that's been intercepted. Diogo Dalot. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition...
And a chance! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. Manchester Cunha! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he'll shoot here! Oh, that was no routine save.
Sure, really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Shaw looking to get on the end of this. Well-timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Madrid have got it back. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's shifting through the gears here, and he was alert to it. And now they can clear their lines. Out for a throw. Bruno Fernandes!
2 minutos de descuento.
That was very necessary. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Vinicius Junior. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's found a way through. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Ball's gone out of play. And he's had it nicked away. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Ugarte. And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Diogo Dalot tries to play it through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Almost accurate pass. Rodrigo tries to pass it through. Oh, good take, and real chance! Bruno Fernandes. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He is through here! Camavinga, who's set up one goal so far. And they've got rid. And it's lofted through here. Ugarte gets across to intercept that. Casemiro promptly onto that, and that is that. Ugarte. That has not gone well. Tchouaméni. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Shaw. More and more pressure on the ball here. Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. Referee's given a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. That has been cut short. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Tchouameni gets it away. Oh, that's fabulous. Pass somewhat off target. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Over to the left. He's got away. Takes a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Tries to get it clear. Now this could be a chance. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. And there's green grass ahead of him. Heaven. Diogo Dalot. And it's Dalot. And they've got a throw. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank. Matías Cunha.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's an imaginative pass. That ball looks a good one. And he's got the beating of his man. And the referee brings it to a close. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team
Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing...
He's having a shot! Camavinga, that has ended up in no man's land. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this lad...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's slung out wide. Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 10.
De Jong, Rafinha. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ball looks a good one. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Rafinha. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And he's found a way past. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Rodrigo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! And he's found the net! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And he's had a hit. That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. Just the keeper to beat. Shapes to shoot. There's a goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here...
And the shot! There it is! And they're back in front! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Can he finish? It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force.
Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal receives it in a... There's the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, but oh, he's been... Oh, shooting chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8 será sustituido.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. De Jong really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Carvajal calmly anticipates. Spread out to the left. Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Danger averted for now. Tries to play it through. Mbappe! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Madrid 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And the action is back on the way. He's found the way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he was alert to it. Vinicius Junior, a probing pass. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Bellingham. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. Just cruising. They are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid are having a ball here. Real chance! And that's wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. And they're quick to get it back. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Yamal. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he get it through? Pau Kubasi is fouled. Lewandowski. And that has been slung wide. Oh, well played. Asensio. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. De Jong. Kubasi. And that is a little undercooked. De Jong. That is good alertness. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, super ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. And they can counter here. Yamal. Now that's well seen too.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yamal. He's tried one! And that has faded wide.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Eric Garcia. Yamal. Out to the left it goes. Played through into space. Caught offside that time. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's on it, can he get away? The final 5 minutes. And this is Lewandowski. Rudiger. Now it's Mbappe. And he's got the beating of his man. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. Koundé, pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. An uncompromising challenge. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Oh, terrible. And a chance! It's a loose ball. And he seemed certain to get the sixth. And the referee brings it to a close. Now this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Takes a shot! And he thumps it clear. Vinicius Junior. And that's put paid to a promising move. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Bellingham. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's naturally left-sided. He likes to hug the touchline, play wide, and when he gets that opportunity just to isolate fullbacks, take them on, he can go left and right, and he's very clever as well at ghosting his way into the penalty box, undetected, and popping up with the odd goal.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Madrid have reclaimed it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's a key interception. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have...
Kajolu! Camavinga with the clearance. And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Valverde with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Kajolu. Played into space. Not the most accurate pass. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And he was alert to it. Cross to the back post. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Garcia. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react. Mitoma. Some good work on the right flank here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Kadiolu. Short changes him with that pass. Looking to play him in. Stood up well to him there. Camavinga.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Chouameni. It's Bellingham. Well, that is one way to stop him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's a promising position. De Kuyper gets into some space. He's tried one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
No, that's been intercepted. Mitoma. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Searching pass he's played there. Kadiolu. Kadiolu gets a cross in. Vinicius Junior. Pinches it off him. Garcia. Chooses to go crossfield. That's going to go a long way. Tries a shot! Goal! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Ruter. Thinks one through. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Kadiolu. Vinicius Junior. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Driving forward. That is a great pick out. Mbappe gets into a good position. Big chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. The
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rodrigo. No way through. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Camavinga. Gross. Rutter, who's set up one goal so far. It's a really well-measured ball. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Kadiolu. Rutter. Played out to the left flank. He's found a way through. Oh, that's nice. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he welcomes in Mitoma! Quality ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
Now Mbappe. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shapes to shoot! He's picked his way through, and again! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Header comes in! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it.
Chance, surely! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. And he's being shifted off it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Mitoma. Gross. Played into space out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Played out to the right.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That is good alertness. Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now this could be a chance. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Este estadio dispone de un circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar su seguridad.
Into extra time we go. Whatever he had had in mind, that was not it. Dunk. Now Mitoma. Rutter is onto this. Oh, easy pickings there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's played into the area. Up he goes! And that's a real chance missed. Mitoma gets a good foot in there. Now it's Rodrigo. Gross. Nicely weighted ball. Back in. Oh, shooting chance! It's a loose ball. Could be danger here. He is through here. De Kalpa. And it's De Kuiper. He's got away. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior. Pass somewhat off target. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? It's out for a goal kick. Great vision. Look at the space here. And he's decided to go for it. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
He's in a great position here. Rudiger. Camavinga. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's worked it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Asensio attempts a clearance. He shifted it to the flank. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's De Kuiper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he shoots! Yes, he's got it! And that has raised the roof!
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 29 de la prórroga el dorsal 10.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Un minuto de descuento.
And that is that. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Madrid leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.